how's everything going with you guys? So, lots of crazy stuff happening. So, I want to tell you something really weird before we begin. So, after this really weird thing happened, I was unable to get on my computer and I was freaking out only to realize that Tiff, the producer, was experiencing technical problems on her end. I'm like, what's going on? There's a reason why we're delayed. So, anyway, I have been singing Are You Going to Scarborough Fair? Parsley, sage, rosemary, and however that song goes. Simon and Garfunkel, right? I've been singing it. And so the birds downstairs, because I'm at my daughter's house, they love to listen to the piano guys. They were my mother's birds, two parakeets. My mother played the piano. So earlier, my daughter put the piano guys on for them. So after the Simon and Garfunkel Are You Going to Scarborough Fair came on, the next song that played while I'm up here getting prepared for my show was Like a Bridge Over Troubled Water, something like that. Bridge Over Troubled Water. I went to go to the bathroom before my show, and Lonnie Mae was in there, so I had to go downstairs. What was playing on the piano guys' radio? Bridge Over Troubled Water. And then we had technical issues, and I had chills. Ah! This is so crazy. So now I'm gonna look at the comments. So there has been some crazy stuff happening. And let me tell you, I feel exhausted. I have been feeling so exhausted lately. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, and I don't know what you're experiencing, but yeah. So Bridge Over Troubled Water, twice. It was playing because I was listening to a YouTube video, went downstairs, and the piano's guys' radio was playing it, a piano tune, but that song. Wow. And I just got done talking to a friend about things that have been happening prior to the show. So Ruth Saltman is here. She has her show on Wednesday. Look, it's going to make me burp. Look at all this energy. I feel like a lot of magical energy. Oh, and I have another story to tell. Let me see who's here. So Ruth Saltman says, hello, Tiffany, Robyn, and everyone. Hello, Ruth. Her show is Wednesday evenings at 8. She's very intuitive and gives great messages. I often miss it because I do another job. I clean this office. So in addition to doing this kind of stuff, I have to work other jobs. So, we all have to make ends meet. So anyway, yes, so I accept love donation. It helps to buy. So today I have the Sacred Forest cards out and the Star Temple cards I got out. But I have cards everywhere. And I wanted these fairy cards that I've had forever. I was planning on bringing those and I forgot them. But anyway, so we have Ruth Saltman, Robert Myers. Thank you, Robert. I feel like I have to roll my tongue when I'm talking. Robert Myers, a.k.a. Shaman Bob. So he wants a messenger card. So Robert was the first one to leave me a donation. And then my dear friend Tammy left me one. She privately, because I also have a Venmo. If you want to Venmo me a love donation, or you can do it a super sticker or Rumble Rants. It's not necessary, but it puts you in the head of the line. So you get a message, first, and then that's the line. And then after that, I'll just pull a card for each and every one of us. So Robert is here. Thank you. I love and appreciate all of you guys, because without you, I would not have a show. I would be a deer in the headlights. There's no one on my show. I freak out, but I'm not. Ken Smith says, hello, everyone. Hello, Ken. We're just saying hello. Hello, Richard Riddle. Richard's here, giving everyone hugs like he always does. Beautiful soul you are, Richard. I love your hugs. Terry is here. So Terry sent me a Venmo. So thank you so much, Terry. I received it, and you are on the list. So far, we're just saying hello to everybody. Whew. Yeah, I hopped on to say hello, beautiful souls. We will be on shortly. Oh, Kavita, how did I miss you? Hello, Kavita's here. Hello, Kavita. Thank you for being here. It's been a long time. Eons, I feel like. Ah, the humidity and rain makes me exhausted. Oh, yeah. So anyway, I do have oh, she has it on there already. Thank you, Tiffany. RobynsCosmicSoulFood.com. So Tammy is saying hello, Tamara, saying hello to everybody. So thank you all. Why is there? Oh, I can't. Okay, so here's the problem. Okay, so, and I'm going to let the producer know that my YouTube, everything has changed. So Kavita just sent me a donation. Before there was another thing that came up that showed me all the donations. So I need to pay attention to that. I need to get rid of all the squirrels that distract me. So, and then I went outside and this bunny. And so out back, my daughter has a lake, and I'm looking over the fence because I like to look at the water because there's turtles in there. And this bunny is staring into my soul. I'm like, what message do you have for me, bunny? And I could see worry, and I was like, what's going on with this bunny? As I'm walking back up to the porch, what do I see? A dead baby bunny. So I blessed it, asked it. It went on to, heaven, a beautiful place, wherever the bunnies go. And I wondered if the bunny was like, because I couldn't focus on what the bunny was trying to tell me because it was right before the show. And so, yeah, Kavita's net. So I didn't really focus on what the bunny was trying to say, but maybe the bunny was looking for the baby. So, and people drive like idiots. So usually we have these Canadian geese everywhere. And I'm driving down the busy street to go to my daughter's house. There's a mother duck. These are duck, not the geese, and a little tiny baby duck. And so I'm stopped. The guy behind me is honking his horn like I'm an idiot, stopped in the middle of the road. I'm like, dude, there's a baby duck. And then he goes around me as the mother and the baby duck is crossing. I said, please protect them. And I literally had to make sure that they went across. I didn't care. Made sure that they went across because people don't care. Anyway, we're going to do messages. I pulled a couple of cards out of this angel deck. I wanted to talk to you about vibrational frequencies. Hello, Angie and Destiny. So, vibrational frequencies are very important. Manifestations. So last week I was talking about the different things that are associated with your chakras, affirmations. And so, like the I am is for your root chakra, I am. And you know how people, so I learned, and actually was when I'm trying to manifest something, I'll say like, or something, or talking about yourself, I am beautiful, or I am receiving all that I need. Really, that's the wrong way to do it. Your mind is so I am is pretty much, it's in the past. It's saying that that's what's going to come up in the future. That's in the past. You need to say it like here and now. What now is, so to change it, I say Robyn McGuire has all that she needs. Robyn McGuire is manifesting prosperity. Robyn McGuire has love overflowing all for all. And so I'm changing it and I'm noticing changes. It's amazing. And so, and I'm also getting lots of tones and different vibrational frequencies. And so I had 2 very large trees in my front yard, huge trees. And I was standing by the one that I closest, so I always talk to that one and touched the limb, the big limb, and I felt vibrations. Trees are vibrational. And I felt the vibrations, and I'm like, is that music I'm hearing? So I'm putting my ear up to the tree limb and I'm listening, and I'm like, sounds like music. I've already captured a fairy in the tree, the other tree, and there's weird stuff happening with the tree. There's like tree limbs and pieces of tree limbs that are wrapped in twine, and there's something that looks like a bridge that was made by, I'm saying, the fairies. They made this. It's crazy. So I was like, I'm hearing music, and I'm like, you are so full of energy. You have vibrational energy coming off of you. I stepped back from the tree, snapped a picture, and I got this light. This light in a shape, it's like this, but tall like a human. So I called it a light beam. And off in the corner, if I blow it up, I see like a face coming out of it. So the producer told me that that was the tree's aura, and the tree was showing me that it is high vibrational and has the vibrational frequencies. And I'm like, that's what it is. So I have it on actual picture. So that's amazing. So I would like for you guys to know that I do multiple things. If you're new to my channel, I do multiple things. I have charms. I have a charm box. Here's one. Here's a hula girl. Someone needs to have more fun and go to the tropical islands. And I do spirit letters, spirit writing, and it often comes into their handwriting. I'm a channeler for spiritual messages. And so if you have a loved one that you want to cross over, I can write, and it'll come in their handwriting. And not tooting my own horn, but I had talked to my mother and my father, and it was in their handwriting. They just came through when I was talking to my guidance. I've been doing this since I was 13 years old. I started writing, spiritual writing, and my guides would help me find things that I lost, important things, or help me out throughout my whole, growing up in the teenage years when I was ridiculous and did crazy stuff. And I often didn't listen. So my guides were sitting back in their chairs, with their cocktails in their hand. Let's see what she's going to do next. They're bidding on what I'm going to do next. $5, she's going to go the opposite direction. I did. So anyway, finally, after all these years, I'm learning. So anyway, I didn't do any spiritual writing today, only because I don't know. But this particular one I'm going back is talking about having a grateful heart, mindset, and removing fear. And that's one thing that we need to do is remove the fear. The fear is holding you back. And when you think about all the stuff that has been going on, we can pin it down to one thing that is producing lots of fear of a lot of stuff. And so there was an interesting picture that I found. And I don't know if any of you guys know who Frank Zappa is, but he's the mother of comedy rock. They would call him the father of comedy rock or whatever. He was in the group Mothers of Inventions or something like that. Anyway, back in the early 70s, my mother took us to a concert, Frank Zappa concert. It was Frank Zappa, the Sha-Na-Na Band. Who else? There was somebody else. Pretty interesting, actually. My parents listened to acid rock, and my mother listened to everything, actually, and she was a musician, so she played the piano and stuff, so we grew up with that. But there was a picture of Frank Zappa from back in the day. They made this picture. So it's like a two-story place. He's standing down at the bottom. There's a television tube with a pipe from the television tube. It goes all the way up to the top, and there's a bathroom with a toilet, and the tube is coming from the bottom of the toilet all the way down to the television tube. We are being fed crap. That's a very powerful message. And that was from back in the 70s. So, hey, it's still, yeah. So, who wants to receive a message? I didn't give you the angel messages. So, I'm going to put this away. Lots of crazy stuff is happening. A lot of us are feeling drained. Hydrate. Drink plenty of water. Oh, and I also like to listen to the Savagio, I'm butchering that, I know I am, tunes and the hertz. And so speaking of vibrational energy, and I have Tibetan bows. Well, that might not have came from Tibetan, but I have one that's real. And I have one that one of my friends who's on here gifted me too. So I love bells. I have wind chimes everywhere. My wind chimes go off all the time. I made myself a rain stick. So I love the way that sounds. But here I have 432 hertz. So I think I'm going to do this. We need to release. It's about releasing the fear and decluttering your space, which I'm working on, because if we want something new, we got to get rid of the old. That's just the way it is. We are releasing the old stuff for all this new stuff to come. Take a deep breath, breathe it all in. So I like to listen to, and I was talking about being hydrated, and I know I have many squirrels because I'm hopping around. I don't know what's wrong. Anyway, the tones. So there is a, what is it called? Anyway, I have it on my phone. And so it's the law of vibration, which I have here. So the 528 is your heart chakra. So I listen to the tones, and you can find them on YouTube. And there's one that I have, it's the love frequency. And I plug in my headphones to my phone, turn it up really loudly, fill my glass full of water, and put the headphones on my glass. And let me tell you, my water vibrates. So I'm sending these love frequencies to my water, which is coming into my vessel and cleansing my cells. Another thing is I talk to my water. Well, of course, I have a lid on here and I say, I love you. Thank you for cleansing every part of my cells. And, I love you. Thank you for, I just show gratitude to your water and the food you eat. And, and a lot of us are being more healthy conscious, food conscious wise, and getting rid of a lot of junk. It has to happen. You do not, well, some of you know the garbage that we are being fed in our food. And I have this wonderful app. It's called Yuka, Yuka app. And it scans your food and it goes from a scale from 1 to 100 or 0 to 100. And it tells you all what's in the whatever it is that you scanned and how toxic it is and the toxic ingredients. And some of the things that I enjoyed, I realized are very toxic. And some of the toxic ingredients are in there to get you addicted. You get addicted to the food and you're eating the toxic ingredients. So we might go over just a little bit because we were a little behind. So anyway, Robert is the first one. Oh, I pulled a message for each and every one of us. Look at this beautiful card. You may get knocked down in life. Getting up is a choice. Always get up. There is a lot of things happening, and lots of us are going through the same storms. We're going through an awakening, a spiritual warfare as dark moves out of the way. Some of us are going to feel like we're being attacked. We need to stay in our love source, prayer, send in the holy team, whatever your belief is. Protect yourself, shield yourself with, I like to shield myself with the white light of God. Now, 3 cards jumped out. So I believe we all need to hear this. This one says, you were born with a purpose that is unique to you. Only you can carry it out. So be you. Trust God and believe in your... I had it down here. Can you even see it? You were born with a purpose that's unique to you. Only you can carry it out. So be you. Trust God and believe in yourself. You are very unique. So the key to happiness is living your purpose-filled life. And in order to live your purpose-filled life, you need to do the things that you enjoy. Find something that you enjoy and work off of that. Peace comes from within. May you find the peace within your own patient heart. Oh, these are beautiful cards. We have it. Find the peace. Sit with yourself. Go deep inside yourself. You have all you need deep inside yourself. So this message is for Robert. Let me see who I missed. So Angie would love a message. Okay, I'll put you. So Destiny would love a message. Angie says, hi guys, miss and love you. I miss you, Angie. I haven't seen you in a while. So we're all just saying hello. So we'll get Destiny and Angie. Frank Zappa produced Alice Cooper. You're absolutely right, Richard. And I went to see Alice Cooper in concert when I was a teenager. And he puts on one heck of a show. It's all theatrical. His whole show was theatrical. It was pretty amazing, actually. He puts on a show when he does his shows. Instead of just standing up there playing music, he's acting it all out. Very amazing. Hot chocolate is the worst. So what's hot chocolate? You don't like? Are you talking about the group hot chocolate? There's a group hot chocolate, I think. And so it is. Fun concert. Message, please. So, fun concert. And I forgot about myself reading glasses and I forgot them. So, okay. If I get another love donation, I'll put that up here underneath these. But the next one was Destiny, Angie, and Kim. If you would like a message, just say yes, please, at the bottom. And I will pull a card for the rest of us. So this message is for what's coming up for us. We are releasing tons of stuff. And the message I'm getting for you, Robert, is you are letting go a lot of stuff. And it's important for you to release all this stuff that you're holding inside of you because you have new opportunities. Business opportunities are coming forward for you. You are changing past. I believe you're moving into something a little more different. Wow, that just hopped right out at you. Wow. So I'm going to pull 2 cards out of the decks. So yeah, as you're releasing all this stuff, you're going to be happier. You're going to live a more joyous life. That is coming for sure. And so as I look at the top, it's saying spiritual warfare, angels documentary. So somehow I have a documentary up at the top that just suddenly popped up about spiritual warfare. Isn't that crazy? So we're all going through that. So yes. So you have the hummingbird spirit. Joy. This is what's coming to you. So your guidance is stepping forward. You have joy and you also have Pegasus. This is saying that you are transcending. You're moving up, transcending into a higher realm, a higher vibrational frequency. And your guidance is telling me, Robert, you're very boring. They want you to have more fun. More fun. So get into your childlike spirit. And I'm not trying to offend you. I'm telling you what your guidance is saying. They want you to have more fun. So get into your childlike Go and play outside. Remember what it was like to be a child when you could go outdoors and play and experience, and oh, the wondrous things that you would find. Go on adventures. You need more adventures. And if you need to take a walk down a trail into the woods and find something that sparks your interest, you could pick up a rock or a leaf and you would see something in it. Oh, that kind of looks like a face. Ha ha ha. You would laugh with your friends and then you would make mud pies or whatever. You need to get back into your childlike wonder, because that's going to release all this stress that you're carrying from having to be in adulthood. So we want to release all that because new stuff is coming. Magic. You're going to start. So your guidance wants you need to try to do spirit journaling and write whatever comes up. They want you to communicate with them more. The dragons do too, actually. So this other card is the Mystic Magic. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. Notice how these cards are going with what I was saying to you already. Now, either I need my reading glass. It's blurry. So that's what's coming to you. More magic. So live in the magic of the childhood wonders. This is where all your inspiration and new ideas, you have new ideas coming forward. New ideas for new ways of being. But you're also getting new business opportunities. So I will leave that with you. So we have Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Melissa has her show on Friday evenings at 8. So tune into her because she's very good as well. So next up I have Tammy. Tammy, bo bammy. Banana fana fo fammy. Me, my, mo, mammy, Tammy. So Tamara, and I call her Tammy. I don't know why that came up, but I remember that as a child. So your guidance wants you to also get into your childlike wonder. Let that inner child free. You kept her in a cage because you've been an adult for so long. You've had to take on many roles. Role, yeah, role. Okay, I cannot pronounce it, but you know what I mean. And it's going to make me burp. You've had to do many jobs in order to take care of you and your family. You've had to do all this all by yourself. And it's time for you to have fun, live a joyful life. You're going to find stuff is coming. Things are coming to you, new ideas, new opportunities. I feel like I'm spitting out the same thing that I spit the Robert, but it's the truth. They're telling me the same thing. So they need to have more fun and go on adventures and be playful. So I feel like you being playful and getting into your, having some fun, go get on a swing set and swing like you did when you were a child. Find stuff in the woods. Make these imaginary concoctions, but you can make some because you are also a medicine woman. You were also a medicine woman in a past life. So you can put your medicinal skills together and you can make stuff. So this is what's happening. Sanctuary. Look at that. Look at these animals. So your guidance is talking about you communicating with the animal kingdom and you doing something that involves the healing of animals. They're telling me that this is what they are lining up for you. So I know you and I talked about a few things, but they want you to focus on the healing of animals. That's very important. So sit out in nature, get in your own sanctuary, feel the animal energy off of the animal. You have lots of spirit animals stepping forward. The crow is one big one that's stepping forward, and the crow has been crowing outside your window, caw, 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 the same thing over and over again. And just like me, when I said my spirit guides are sitting back with their cocktail and they're bidding on what I'm going to do next, and if I'm going to listen, I think maybe they even have a cigarette. $5, she's going to do the opposite thing. That's what they're saying about you. You have all you need within you. And so inside of you, you have all this information, and it's starting to come out, and you're having a better knowing. That's definitely. And once that you do all that, you're going to have more success. The secret spring, success, look at all that. So prosperity, it's all going to start flow. Release. I'm not saying you have fear, but you're listening to the fear coming off of everything that's around you. And you absorb that energy. So you're guided to saying, shield yourself from all that energy. You don't want all that fizz. And you're manifesting your dreams. These 3 cards jumped out at you, and it looked like it was only one card because they landed right on top of each other. So you had the water spirit. So they want you to do meditations in the water. The water is going to cleanse your soul. So see, you are manifesting your dreams. And then you got the mirror. Reflect. I hold the mirror up to see. I accept love and love all of me. So acceptance of yourself. Accept yourself for the way you are and all these beautiful gifts that you have. Set yourself free, and you're going to have all you need. This is all coming for you, my friend. Thank you for being here. Next up, I have Terry. So, Terry. Kim spent the day wrapping cedar smudge sticks. House smells great. New moon magic. Yes, it's all about the new stuff. Thanks for the message. Oh, you're welcome. Robert says, thank you for the message. I like to call him Shaman Bob, and I don't know why I always started it. But when I first saw him, he started coming on, I would always get this song, Bob the Builder, can he fix it? I have a son who is 25 years old, and he watched that show when he was a kid. It was Bob the Builder. Sugar Kim, that sounds wonderful. Do you sell these cedar smudge sticks? Oh, yes, I do sell them, and blue sage curly. Ooh, Kim, I would love to buy some smudge sticks. Samir is on, so we'll get your website. Samir says, hi, Sam. Hi, Robyn, Tiffany, Kim, Destiny, Bobby, Kavita, Richard, and everyone. Hello. How does someone buy these from you, Kim? Hello, Samir, Richard. Oh, so Robert says hello. So Samir's next. We might run just a little bit. Oh, we might not, though, because we were a little late with technical issues. So Tammy says, thank you, Robyn, with a heart. Thank you for coming on, and I love you so much. And thank you, Samir, for the donation. Thank you. So next up, we have Terry. Right? I didn't do Terry yet. Didn't I just finish with Tammy? I did. Okay. I know this is an old cup, but it's one of the ones I loved. I was getting a beautiful one with butterflies and sparkles all over it. Wow. From my friend Angie, who's on here, who makes those. Had to change the energy. Okay. Sorry, I'm wasting a little time, but that had to happen. Something stepped forward. The energy needed to be cleansed. I had to make sure I keep it straight. Keep it real. Keep it loose, keep it real. There's a song, something about keeping it real. So, Terry, there's a song. How does the song go? Something about keep it loose, keep it real, keeping it real. There's a song about keeping it real, and it's on the tip of my tongue. And that song is for you, Terry. Keep it real. I'm going to find that song after the show. Keep it real. I don't know what song that is, but that's a song for you. So keeping it real. So that's what you've been doing lately. And I feel like since you're being true to yourself, truth is all around, that you're manifesting more things. More things are happening. What are they telling me? So, what I'm getting is the surgery went well. So they're talking about a surgery that went well. Things are all starting to work out. I do see you traveling. I feel like you're going to go overseas. Right now, you feel like that's not going to happen, but it is happening. They're telling me this is happening. I do see you going overseas, or if you're not going overseas, you're going like overseas. Might still be a part of the United States, but I feel like you're going to overseas. I see I'm flying in an airplane across the ocean, across the Atlantic. Are you going across the Atlantic? I don't know, but anyway, yeah, what's in the Atlantic Ocean? That's it. We have the Pacific, the Atlantic. Terry. There's a card that just popped out for you, Terry, my friend. What's coming up for Terry? And you gotta keep it loose, keep it real. Doo-doo. There's a song about keeping it real. I can't get that song out of my head. So, songs. I see you in a group and you're all in a circle. You're in a group and you're in a circle. I see this happening. And there's music playing. Is this some sort of well, it's a fire. They're talking about a fire ceremony. What is a fire ceremony? And then Sam is going to Italy next month. Maybe it's him. Okay, Sean. Oh, son. Can't see. So Sean going to Italy next month. No, I see you going overseas. And they're talking about a fire ceremony. So is this a new moon ceremony? A full moon ceremony that's coming up? I see you in a circle with a group of friends. Some kind of ceremony. They're talking about a ceremony. And I see fire. So what's that? That's happening. Or that happened. Some kind of ceremony. Keep it loose, keep it real. I'm going to find that song. And so, the fire, you're igniting the flames with it's making me burn. The flames within, it's coming out. Everything, you're living a purposeful life. You're igniting the fire within. You have lots of new innovative ideas. All this stuff is coming out of you. Lots of energy. Fire. Flames. It's like you're burning down all the bridges, everything that has kept you bound, and you're starting fresh. Yes. Ooh, you got the willow spirit. Flexibility. Being flexible. So you are changing and moving. So your guidance is telling me get out of your own way. So we become so comfortable in our own way of being and the things that we have around us that we don't take that leap. And so, and when you're in a relationship, you can be so comfortable with your own way of being, but you need to be flexible to their needs. So sometimes you need to come to a mutual understanding and come together and understand and really, it's okay to do something different. Your guide is talking about you doing something different. And I see you taking a trip, and I don't think you're taking this trip alone. I feel like you're going to be taking a trip with somebody else. The visionary, awake, with an intuitive perspective. I see the bigger picture. So that's what's happening. Your third eye, your pineal gland is really opening up. And so good ways of doing that is tapping, tap, tap, tap. That's opening up, and you're really starting to see things in a different light. And you're also starting to really see the stuff that's coming off of people. So it's important for you not to absorb all that, but you're seeing the stuff coming off of people. So I'm leaving with you some fire ceremony, circle, drum circle. There's music and fire. So I don't know if it's like a bonfire or a party, but something is happening there that's very important. And you are taking a trip. I feel like it's overseas. You'll be taking a trip with somebody. And all this stuff that's happening right now is making you more in tuned and awake. And so I feel like you're getting these tones in your ears too. I feel like my ears are opening up and I'm getting these tones. Your guidance is sending you messages and something to do with the dragonfly. So the dragonfly is coming, and I believe your mother is the dragonfly that comes around. The dragonfly is coming around and talking about how you're going through a transformation process, and they want you to be flexible, especially when it comes to a relationship. So they're talking about that, but it's magical. So it's really wonderful. Good things are starting to come along. But what's happening in the near future is some kind of ceremony and a trip. I feel like it's overseas. So I will leave that with you, Terry. Yes, new stuff is happening to you. Yes. And so you have new ideas, and they're talking about you starting a business. And I feel like you're going to be, are you putting stuff online, like an online thing? Because that's happening. And so, Kim, song by Chicago. Okay. So, Kim, so thank you so much, my friend, for being here tonight. So Kim says, does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about time? Yes, that is Chicago, and I love that song, and I also love Chicago. Thank you. So the song that I'm getting for Terry is a song about keeping it real. Keep it real. So I will find that song, Terry. But yeah, does anybody know what time it is? It's a great song from by Chicago. I think I got that song for you, Terry, once before. And there really is no time. And in the spiritual realm, there's no time at all. And so we gotta quit saying, damn, I don't have enough time. Where'd the time go? Wow, I don't have enough. I can't. Nothing ever happens when you keep focusing on the time. So let's stop doing that, you guys. Terry says, thank you, love you. Thank you, and I love you. So it'll come to you. Maybe not tonight, but something's happening. So what is it? Time is it is there is no time in the spirit world. You're right. Samir says that. What time? Yes, we go over with time, Robyn. She says we go over time. Well, okay, next up is Samir. And thank you for your donation, Samir. Wow. Well, that's the same one. You know what? You needed that card. It's just jumped right on out. Oh, these cards are hopping right on out. Wow. So you also got flexibility. Being flexible. Bending and just moving with the flow of the energy, but be flexible, because I feel like you stop the flow of energy and you're like a stiff. I'm stiff. Loosen up and be flexible. So You have a new business opportunity, Samir, and I think maybe you were changing jobs before. I know this came up before, but they want you, your spiritual team is saying you gotta be flexible. So sometimes we gotta go a little bit over here and a little bit over there. There are two sides. And so it's like the yin and the yang, which is actually going to balance you out. Being flexible is going to balance out your energy, Samir. This is what your guidance is talking about, balancing out those energies and being flexible. So the energy is just moving all around you. Flow with it, be flexible. It's just all flowing all around. Whew. The Empress of the Night. Finale. After the storm, I emerge a shiny new star. Woohoo! Ooh, working on that divine feminine. That came up. The divine feminine energy. Yes. So that's a part of balancing out your energies, the yin and the yang. That was another message I got for you. So I feel like you have been worrying about what's going to happen in the near future because you received new opportunities. You're like, should I do this or should I stay or should I go? Your guidance is saying you need to go, be flexible, but move. Move. You need to go. So yes is the answer to that. Because sometimes we need to move out of something for new things to come along. So they're talking about the new things that are coming your way. New opportunities are definitely coming your way. And they're talking about that. And are you taking a class? I feel like you're taking a class and you're studying something new. All that is going well. You're like, oh, I haven't done that in a long time. But they're telling me you're going to get all the information you need and then some. So I will leave that with you if you can resonate with any of that. And sometimes I'm not just telling you what's going to happen. I'm just telling you some things that are happening. And that's just a little bit of your guidance letting you know that, what's the word I am looking for? Reassurance, like you're on the right path. It's all happening. They're around you. They know what's going on. So next up we have Destiny. Destiny. Let me go down. Ken Smith. Oh, okay. I'm going to give Ken Smith Kavita. You're very welcome to. Oh, we have to do. I did Samir. Did I miss you, Kavita? Kavita. We gotta do Kavita. Okay, let me go. See, I'm thank you, Sugar Kim, for your donation. Like and share. Oh, please like the show. So Kavita, I did Samir. Did I skipped over Kavita. Kavita. Kavita, Kavita. Kavita. The triple star grid align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. That is what's happening. Look at that. So your body is starting to align into this higher consciousness, higher ascension, higher dimension. So your body kept rejecting all the new vibrational energies. So that's why you were experiencing all these health issues. So I'm not trying to put your business out there. I don't know all the health issues, but you were experiencing some health issues. Let's just say that. And that's because your vessel was rejecting your soul's purpose to move into that higher vibrational energy, if that makes any sense. And now that is starting to happen. It's just really starting to flow. Things are flowing for you as well. Strength. Look, transmutation. See, that's what you were going through, a whole process. Transmutation. And so when you're going through that, it requires you to have strength. ancient oak spirit. So you had to have a lot of strength to carry on, because sometimes it'll feel like, why is this happening? Why should I keep going on like this? This is maddening. Stop. Don't focus on it being maddening. Say, oh, wow, everything is working out. Things are really going great. So live in that attitude of gratitude and release the woe's me, because I feel like you focusing on the problems that you were having was bringing you were staying down in there. Now you're releasing that. You're setting that all free. I feel it all just like an explosion going away, and all this new stuff is coming. And so along with the new stuff is new inspirational ideas. Your guidance is telling me, get busy, girl. You have a lot going on. You need to write it all down. And they're talking about you writing stuff. And I see a book that's being published. So I don't know if you're writing a book to be published, but they're showing me, and they're talking about the art, and you're going to do something different with your artwork. So they're telling me that they would like for you to do something different with the art. I don't know what the type of paintings, but you're going to switch it up and make it into something different, because this is the old. You're letting go of the old and you're bringing in the new. So new stuff is happening as you let go of the old stuff, my friend. Good things are coming your way. So next up, we have Kim. She's next on the list. Kavita, yes. Like and oh, you're welcome. So here we go. Destiny. Everyone else gets one card. Destiny. Unless a couple of them pop out. Destiny. Destiny. You have a lot. Na 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 na. Dance to the music. La la la. Something about dancing to the music. What song is that? Na 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 na. Talking about dancing to the music. You also have a lot of stuff that's coming out of you, Destiny. Multiple things. I don't want to say multiple personalities, because I'm not a doctor. That sounds like I'm giving you a diagnosis. But you have let multiple things into your soul vessel. So multiple past lives are showing up for sure. I think you have past lives and this life merging together. And so your body is not really releasing and coming as one whole. So you're coming as multiples. Multiple past lives are coming there in your vessel. That's causing a lot of confusion. Meditate and just sit with yourself and ask for your body to realign, because you have the power to heal yourself. Realign all of that to come together. You're slipping through timelines as well. They're talking about that. Destiny, trust. Look at that. I feel like you have a lot of doubt, Destiny. So trust yourself. And yes, Kim, I will get to you. I did skip you, didn't I? Because I keep skipping people. Destiny, trust in your inner self, your inner knowing. You have all you need inside of you. Yes, and work on bringing your past lives into one whole unity. You need to be living in unity, unify. Get all these together. Work on balancing out your energies, Destiny. I will leave that message with you, and I hope you can resonate. Kim. Lots of new innovative ideas coming out of you. You are making new products and new things. I would like to buy some sage, my dear. So smudge. I would like to buy that from you. That's one thing. But you're coming up with some new things. What is it? Are you making some kind of spray They're talking about a spray with different stuff. So these are things that you're coming up with, and you're really starting to get more creative. Your guidance wants you to stay on that track of the more creativity that's really coming. So, ooh. So they're talking about how you had been uncertainty. So you've been wondering if the things that you are producing or coming up with or making or whatever are going to bring you the monetary stuff that you desire, the prosperity, all this stuff. Yes, yes. Believe in your abilities. Your guidance is saying, believe in your abilities. Sit with yourself. Listen to the messages that you're receiving, because I feel like you're impatient. So they're telling me you're impatient and you want things to move really fast. Sometimes you have to be still in the still of the night. Be still, my darling. Your guidance is saying you need to be still and listen to the messages. Things are happening for you. You're getting new ideas, but trust. Stop being uncertain about what's going on. Everything is happening. Notice the butterflies around her. So you're transforming into new, innovative things, ideas. That's what's taking place. So you're coming up with a new product. They're telling me they're giving you the messages to do that. And you're going to start to really do well with this. So quit worrying about, do I need to get some other type of work? What do I need to do? No, you don't. It's all coming. Trust in releasing the fear, because I feel like you hold on to some stuff from your past and we need to let go of that. Thank you for being here, Kim, and I love you. I want some cedar smudge too, Kim. I will message you later. Yes. So Angie is still here. Angie, you're next. Here we go, Angie. Here we go. I feel like I'm in a stadium. Da, na, 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 na. We're in a stadium. You have a crowd of people around you, Angie. What is going on in your neck of the woods? Wow. Wow. Whew. Change. That's what's happening to you. In the Still of the Night was a song by Whitesnake. In the Still of the Night. Yeah, in the Still of the Night. Okay, so I'm merging In the Still of the Night by Whitesnake with In the Middle of the Night. In the middle of the night, I go walking in my sleep. That is, who sang that song? He's the one that said, I think no, that is Robert Plant. I think Robert Plant sings that song. In the Middle of the Night, or is that, who sings that song? But anyway, or is that the guy who sings Piano Man? I have no idea. Trust, Kim. Good things are happening. So this message is, I'm getting off track again. This message is for you, Angie. Change is coming. Change is coming. Your guidance wants you to be in that flow of energy, because I feel like you're resisting it. So lots of things are happening. And there is a crowd of people. I feel like I'm in a stadium and crowds of people are cheering you on. So I don't know what's going on with that, but you are healing. All these cards jumped out, so I'm going to get that. Your guidance wants you to know that you're going through a healing process. Lots of stuff is happening right now, and they're telling me for you to stop collecting everybody else's energy. Stop that. You're a collector of other people's energy. Stop it. It's time for you, because you're going to be renewed. Renewal. Look at that. Every cell in your body is being renewed. You're going through a spiritual awakening and a healing as well. Your emotional spirit is healing. How? So your guidance is telling me that this is all taking place. Change, renewal, healing. And as you start to flow with all this new energy that's coming to you. So, and here's another card, gratitude, being grateful for all this new stuff, because sometimes the old stuff has to go away for the new stuff to come along. That's exactly right. That's just the way it is. So who else would like a message before I go? Okay. Ruth always gives me a message. I'm going to pull a card. Oh, a couple cards came out for you, my friend. Ruth Saltman, this is for you. Ooh, refuge, seeking refuge, refuge. Ooh, wow. And so in this ball of light is a unicorn. So the unicorns are stepping forward to tell me, they're telling me that you are getting new creative ideas. They would also like for you to be a little more playful when you're creating your stuff. So they're talking about that definitely. So seeking refuge and just sitting with yourself and just realizing all the things that's happening around you are happening for a reason. And look at all this energy. Fire! Balls of fire is out of you. I feel like my palms are really hot. So a lot of healing energy is coming out. So, yes. So use that to your advantage. You have the gift of healing. You're a healer. So I know that you're a Reiki Master Teacher as well. But you have the gift of healing. So actually healing yourself. So they're talking about that. And I feel like my shoulder is bothering me. I don't know if you did something to your shoulder, but that warm energy on your hands is going to heal yourself. So I will leave that with you. Thank you for being here, Ruth. Hopefully you can resonate with some of that. Hand pink waving. What? Okay. So we are about over time. I will pull one card for, I don't know what time it was when we actually got on, but I'll pull a card for Richard. He's been in here. He comes on often and gives everybody a hug, and he's growing. Look at all the growth, the new stuff that's coming off of you. So I feel like your roots are sprouting new growth. So your roots are sprouting. All this new stuff is coming. New ideas, new things are coming off of you, Richard. So accept all this new stuff. I want to thank everybody for being here. It was a little crazy in the beginning, but I love each and every one of you. And if you did not get a message tonight, or you're listening on a different channel, it's robynscosmicsoulfood.com. You can message me there. You can see everything that I have to offer. And I just want you to know I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good week, everyone.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.